Hola, ¿qué tal? Muy buenas. Ahorita vamos a acomodar la luz acá atrás de mi equipo y yo. Muy buenas tardes ya aquí en Edmonton. Mi nombre es Giuseppe Marconi. Bienvenidos a nuestro programa Viva Latino. Hoy estamos con la gente de MAKAMI College, con Blanca, Vera, que siempre nos acompaña los martes dándonos información, trayendo invitados, trayendo estudiantes, hablándonos de lo que sucede en MAKAMI College, tanto en Edmonton como en Calgary, que es una escuela que está en la provincia de Alberta. Y bueno, hoy nos tiene un invitado especial, como lo estuvimos comentando. Today we have a special guest. Démosles la cordial bienvenida, como se merecen las dos bellas damas que se encuentran con nosotros. Hello, Blanca. Hola, Blanca.
Hola, Giuseppe. Muy buenas tardes. Gracias por el espacio. Bienvenida a tu audiencia. Estamos hoy de manteles largos, si no es un cumpleaños. Yo estoy muy contenta porque el día de hoy Nicole, que está a mi lado, sí, ella va a empezar a hablar español. Ella es una de las instructoras aquí de MAKAMI y también nos ayuda con nuestros estudiantes que tienen algunas dificultades de aprendizaje o de inglés como su segunda lengua. Su nombre es Nicole O'Connor. Welcome.
Hello. Yeah, like Blanca was saying, we do a lot of work with ESL. We help as a learning strategist when you haven't been in school for a period of time, even just helping you organize your life. We have a lot of parents that we even do online online videos with these people, and I've seen people's kids and their pets, and we know everyone's busy, but we try and accommodate and try and fit around your busy lives.
Excellent. Well, welcome, Nicole, to Viva Latino.
Thank you.
I'm very excited.
Yeah.
First of all, people ask me here, why you chose MAKAMI College?
So, may I start? Yeah, so I actually went to school here and I had learning challenges. So I'm dyslexic and it's hard for me to learn. And from day one, they started with kinesthetic instruction. So they started doing things hands-on. And for the first time, things just came to me so easily because the teacher actually takes your hands if you're not sure and will show you how to massage. So from a student perspective, I was just blown away with the dedication of the staff. Like they really go that extra step to really teach you, like in a very intimate way, which is wonderful.
Excellent. And that's good point, no? Because I have another question here. What inspired you to study an advanced massage?
What inspired me to do it?
Yeah.
Well, just, you know what, I know a lot of people will say this too, to help people, primarily because it's a healthcare profession. But when you work on people, it's a spectrum of being able to help people. Sometimes I'll help them mentally because they have had a stressful day. But sometimes you're working on someone, and I've been able to get it so they can walk again. Some people are limping and they're in pain constantly, and you'll treat them and they can actually have range of motion again. They can pick up their baby again, and that kind of being able to give someone that gift is just, it's life-changing.
Excellent. My team backup is today is every day here. Excellent. ¿Quieres agregar algo, Blanquita? Do you want?
No, pues Nicole tiene mucha razón. El colegio les ofrece muchos soportes o muchos apoyos de donde vengan. Latinos, europeos, asiáticos. No, aquí no tenemos distinciones, right? We are multicultural. We don't distinguish anybody.
Yeah.
And the goal of the school is to help people to get an education.
Yeah.
Yes, will be challenges. She's one of the best instructors that helps, right? She's now in a new role because for how many years you were instructor?
6 years. I actually wrote a lot of the curriculum. I helped develop a lot of the massage because you can change lives teaching those people. Yeah, we have people from all walks of lives. We have a lot of students that are seeing impaired. We believe that if you have the drive, you can succeed for the betterment of your life and then in turn your family's life, because you're being able to get a better job and work around and spend time with your kids, which for me is great.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. And now in her new role, she has seen many people struggling, saying, I cannot do this, but she is so helpful that you walk them through to go over those barriers, over of those obstacles. I know, right? I know it's not easy, but she is super smart and she's a genius, and she said, I can do this with you.
Yeah, well, I think it's in part motivation from our side, but it's also the drive the student has. Like, they have this belief in themselves, and I see people from in the beginning, I can't do this, I haven't been in school, and then I see them after 2 years, they graduate, and I'm like crying because I'm so proud of them, and the graduation day, and then we're all like dancing together. It's wonderful.
Nicole, I have a question regarding to that point. Sometimes the people, they don't choose which is better, no better. Sometimes they have difficult to choose a career. What is your suggestion in this case?
The thing is, for me, I always gravitated towards healthcare. I was thinking, do I want to be a nurse? But the downside with nurses, you're working day and night. I think it's the main thing is what you want out of your life. With massage therapy, you can dictate your hours. Like, as an independent business owner, I can choose when I'm working and when I'm not. And also it affords me enough so I can actually have vacation time. So I think it really depends on what you're looking for out of your career.
Okay. And you say, well, the people before start the program, you say, well, sometimes the person need a opportunity to start the experience, no? Because it's very important, because it's okay. I go to the school, I learn in the school, but now I need practice and I need have experience.
Yeah.
How's the opportunities that does offer Makami College in that?
So if I can answer on this one. So with the experience, we start from day one, the second class, I should say, actually giving the hands-on experience. So a lot of people that are kinesthetic learners, they are actually learning forearm massage from day one. Then we transition to a clinic where you're working on people after about 9 weeks. So this way, when you're actually working on your own in the second year, you're confident enough to walk up to anybody, give someone your business card, treat different conditions because you've already practiced. And when we have clinic, if you do feel insecure or you're not sure, we have supervisors just steps away. So if we have people that have been doctors before, we have physiotherapists, we have people that are around that are trained. So if someone has, say, high blood pressure, you don't know what to do, we have these experts there that can help you. We train you like that, so we want you to be the best you can be before you're going out in the field.
Excelente. ¿Quieres agregar algo, Blanquita?
No, solamente corroborar lo que ella dice. Yo he trabajado para el colegio hace 5 años y la verdad, yo empecé como clienta aquí de los masajes y nunca me imaginé, la verdad, estar trabajando aquí y ver crecer a tantas personas profesional y personal, porque como Nicole dice, ellos traen a sus niños, ellos traen a sus mascotas, conocemos a toda la familia y eso, la verdad, creo que nos impulsa a dar lo mejor de todos nosotros. ¿Sí?
Excelente. No,
You're saying you're like a family, right?
Yeah. No, don't worry. Yeah, I hear everything. You know, I'm back. I hear lights and. If the people see what happened here, next question for Twitter. Nicole, you say it's very important to connect with the people with the different career that you choose, but also Canada is multicultural.
Mm-hmm.
Makami College, I know it's a multicultural, mostly it's multicultural, different countries, different. But in your personal opinion, what is the point that connect all these multicultural after the program?
Do you mean like the ways we celebrate diversity?
Yeah.
So we actually, pre-COVID, we actually would have days of potlucks, and people would actually bring in foods from various culture, and we would celebrate that. We had days where people would dress up and actually experience you'd be able to see saris and different outfits for different ethnicities, which is beautiful. I think even in our ethics, when we're teaching, we always talk about limitations or working around people's, let's say, religious beliefs or the different barriers, because as a massage therapist, that's really important. If someone doesn't, let's say if it's a Muslim woman and she only can have other women work on her, we're very respectful of those boundaries. And I think as a medical professional, that's really important to take, to know that multiculturalism is just a part of our society.
Excellent. Yep. And but the first barrier is the language.
Mm-hmm.
But in your opinion, what is the second barrier?
Yeah, so you know what? Barrier with language, I feel like at our school, like the barrier, like just aside, barrier for language though, I would never want someone's like not being confident to speak English ever stop them, because I've worked with so many people that they have a hard time communicating, but the more you speak English, better you'll get at it. And we are very understanding of the college. I would just say that as a point, but I think there's another barrier. I think people tend to be shy about asking questions. As a teacher, that's one of my favorite things. If someone asks a question, I'm happy, because then I'm teaching the exact same thing over and over. I'm like, yes, ask me something, because I want to answer it, right? That's the whole point, is giving you information. I want to empower you. So.
I don't know. In Mexico, decimos, the teacher asks, if you don't ask nothing, only to resolve. Everything is perfect, understand?
Yes.
Or you understand nothing.
That's the problem. Then, and no one, I'm like, is everything okay? And if no one asks, I mean, we want you to ask as teachers. It's a lot of people in high school, they're scared, but you're wanting to come here to empower yourself and be a good therapist. I want that for you too. I want you to ask all the questions, because you're here to learn, right?
Yeah. Blanquita?
Yes, and this is another thing that Makami has, that the teachers or the instructors, doesn't matter if they are for theory or for practical, they are always open to help everybody.
Yeah.
I have seen them down the hall. Hey, do you have a question?
Yeah.
Do you understand? How can we help you? And it's the engagement between having the barrier between and the respect between the instructors and the students, but at the same time, it's a friendly relationship.
Yeah, that's 100%. They actually offered me a job here because of my disposition. I think they go out of their way and they look for people who are friendly and that want to be of the people, which I think really sets us apart. A lot of education can have sort of that elitist sort of like, don't talk to me, you're a student. But I know a lot of the students by name. I'm like, how's your daughter? How is she? She had a fever. Like, I know what's happening in their lives. They're not just someone who came in on Tuesday.
Excellent. Blanca?
Yes.
Any question?
Any questions? No. Just...
Let me check in the system.
Okay. We have the questions. I don't have.
Okay. Here. What is your principal role now in the new position? What is the duties, Nicole?
Okay, so now instead of being a teacher, I'm a learning strategist, and what we do is we take people that sometimes either they transferred classes for whatever reason, or they're having issues with their academics. Now, sometimes it can come from forces of, say, their kids are sick or they were sick, or they're just not understanding the material, and we try and put them back on track. So we set them up an individual learning plan, and then we also set up educational milestones with that person. So we say, you know what, let's try and get this section of the course done and then this section of the course done. Because sometimes when people fall behind, they find it overwhelming. So we try and give them a starting point so this way they don't feel as overwhelmed.
Excellent. Nicole, we have different interviews with the student, the MAKAMI College, or professional. The MAKAMI College have their own business, Latino, obviously. But I'm very surprised because all the students have the same answer. They say, when I go to MAKAMI, it's very friendly, have a lot of support.
Yeah.
They have different service, English lessons. Also, you have issue with this material. Don't worry, we have a teacher or extra class to support that one. But another point very important, and one we say, is the multicultural, different people with different countries, but they have the same connection.
Yeah.
What is the secret?
Oh, what is it? I think it's true. I have taught someone from 17 to 65. Like, the age range is insane, and all walks of life. But you know what they have in common? They have a sense of community and wanting to help people. So when you have that mentality, you want to be a healthcare provider and you want to give back. A lot of those people are very caring, and they tend to build very strong bonds. I know many students, they'll go out camping together, they go and study together, and it's a bit of a family in the classroom, which helps a lot too, because just like going to the gym, if you have a friend that wants to go to the gym with you, it's easier. Same thing when you're studying. A friend wants to study with you, you're going to more likely study. So that's what I think the secret is. We're all really want to help everyone.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Right now, the opportunities in the job is completely wrong now, no? Sometimes, need more massage, need more in a pharmacy. Yeah. In your opinion, right now, what is the more solicited?
So, the job,
more demand.
Yeah. So for demand, to be honest, it's
please.
No, to be honest, it's 2:00 right now. I could put out my resume and I could get a job by today. They are looking for massage therapists because it's a healthcare profession. And I think with COVID, a lot of people change professions, but it's one of those things that more and more industries are realizing that it's a medical profession. Right? We're actually more key to where chiropractors are now. When everything was shut down, people need that for their mental health and for their physical well-being. So, and with massage therapy, there's so many different branches of massage therapy. There's always need for it. So, for example, there is pre and postnatal. So you can specialize and be a massage therapist in the ward with the babies in the hospital. You can work with end-of-life care. You can work with seniors. You could work with really high-end athletes. There's just so many different things in massage therapy. There'll always be a need for it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah, because people say, this program is only that one, and they don't have the big picture, no? In that.
Yeah, that's right. Even when I was a student, I didn't realize that there were so many different opportunities. I thought it was just like spa or some deep tissue with sports, but there's actually so many. I know of one of my students, she actually travels with a drumming circle around North America, and she works on the drummers. That's what her job is. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can go on tour.
Yeah, that's right. She gets to be a roadie. She gets to work with them all the time. Yeah.
Excellent. Blanca, say something. All the time you say blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. I'm so chatty. I'm taking it all.
No, she.
You know what? I am fascinated because maybe some of the information that we didn't have before, right? We have it from firsthand from Nicole, because she took the program, she had experience, she has her own business, and she kind of sacrifice your time to come and teach and help other people to achieve an education, right? Which is like people is grateful.
Yeah,
Not many people.
That's
right?
the best thing. The best feeling.
If you are your own boss, I will say, okay, I will just wait 7 hours and relax, right?
You think it'd be like that, yeah.
Well, not really.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? But yeah, no, Nicole, she's always super friendly. She's always,
Thanks.
yeah, no, I'm not saying because you are here. You know that.
Maybe because you are here. No. Actually, I'm very surprised because Blanca is very okay. Welcome, blah.
Yeah, I'm like very serious.
Yeah.
You know, with the students, when they are in the school, we have, I have to behave myself.
That's
but I feel more relaxed, and I know we can joke about things and everything in a professional way, right? But no, Nicole, she's always like, my student didn't show up to the tutor plan that we have, and then she chased them until they respond, right? So she's very committed.
Yeah, hello.
Like, we miss you. Where are you? Right? So
because you get attached to people when you know them and you know their children. You want them to do well. You care because they're not just someone who came into college. They have a specific name. You know when they should be graduating. And then I see these people, they start their own businesses and they hire other students. And it's such a great feeling.
Yeah, because it's a community, right? We help each other.
Yeah, because so how many you work for 5 years, sorry, but the students is a different group, different generation.
Yeah,
but they have they continue with the same process, the same passion, the same attitude to interconnect with the community, with the opportunity to check maybe they open your own business or they work for a different companies. But the base is the same, so it's the same, and I'm very surprised because any different guys we have with MAKAMI College in the program. The experience is the same. Very happy. MAKAMI help a lot. We have a good experience. We learn a lot. We don't understand that, but they help with this. And I read another point. Some people say, okay, pay the school is expensive, no? Any part of the world. But MAKAMI have a different support because I know you support the students, not with payment, if the opportunities or the choices, and really sometimes this is I don't have the money right now, or how we can work with that, no? My question is, some students say, I don't know if they have the money for pay the school, but existing the loan, but and the end the result is good.
Are you like what's your question? Like if when they apply for student loan and then graduate?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Right. So that's Nicole have a student loan, and she was a student before I start working here.
Sure.
So what MAKAMI does, or what my job as a student advisor is give it to them all the information about the student loan, interest-free during the program, 6 months grace period, and also after they graduate, if they need help to arrange the payments with the government, federal and provincial, we are here to support them. MAKAMI is not a school that give you your diploma, congratulations, see you never, right? No, we help them to go through, if they have issues, start paying their loans, anything that is in our hands to help them, we do.
And from a student's point of view, with repaying, you can actually say how much you're willing to pay. I mean, you have to pick an amount, but if it's too much in the beginning, especially before you're starting your career, you can always negotiate the repayment process. They're really flexible with student and federal loans,
And actually, in the good case and in the good situation, when they say, MAKAMI, okay, this is your certificate, goodbye. Sometimes I know the place that you pay and they never answer the. Go to the less. That's your problem, not my problem.
I see students years later, they still come in and buy things. Sometimes their daughter comes through. It's amazing.
Yeah.
We still keep that relationship after they. Sometimes some of the students that are graduate send their cousin, their sister,
that's
their
cute.
daughter, or sometimes their parents.
Yeah, I read the last name and I'm like, wait a minute, is your like brother Chris? I'm like, yeah, it's amazing. I'm like, oh, you guys starting a business together? And then they tell me like their dreams of a business, and it's lovely to see that happen.
And another regarding to that point, to the business, you support to the students in that way. For example, you say, okay, my I want to learn that course and I want to open my business.
Yeah. So we get you guys to, we get the students to do business hours, as well as we have a business workshop in second year. A lot of, pretty much every massage therapist that's teaching is an independent contractor. So whenever a student's asking different questions, they can even ask some of the staff. We usually get you guys to talk to an accountant for things like write-offs, but when we are business owners ourselves of massage therapy, we can always give the students some advice. Because when you're opening a massage business, you have the least overhead. All you need is a massage table and usually a car. You don't need like a brick and mortar store, which is a great beginning. Because if you're opening a business, usually you need an actual store. But as a massage therapist, you can just drive to different businesses, which is convenient.
Yeah, and also because maybe you have the experience, no? Because you practice in one company, but it's not the same when you have the whole responsibility.
That's true.
Yeah, this completely different.
Yeah.
I'm very surprised. Oh, well, when I talk to the students, 3,000 hours the practice, massage practice is important. What is your opinion about that?
Yeah, so this would be why I would go for 3,000 hours. Like this is why before when I was a student, I didn't understand what hours meant, but hours is accreditation. So for example, some places in the States, to be a massage therapist, you need like 500 hours of learning. Whereas 3,000 hours, that's the highest level of learning that's offered. So this is why we teach things like pharmacology. We learn pathologies about illness. We learn different ways to treat like medical issues. And hospital illness. We're learning all these different avenues in different sort of courses. So you have this really strong foundation. And we say foundation, but 3,000 hours is a lot of time. Like it's a big foundation, which is great though.
Yeah, the student 3,000 is a lot. It's
18 months, 3,000 hours, how am I gonna get it?
Yeah, well, that's I get that too. But they have it, so let's say we do hot stones. When you were to go to a hot stone workshop, it's at that time that you're learning hot stones is equal to an amount of hours. So then that would be like 15 hours of learning. So it's not physically 3,000 hours, but it's hours of modules of education.
Yeah.
And then that's 3,000 is the highest that's offered.
After 3,000, the people is very sharp for whatever reason.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, like I could
ready to anything, no?
Sorry. When some places to practice are 500, 750 in the States, I could pick what state I wanted to work in, really.
Excellent. Yeah. Ladies, we almost finished the program.
Yeah, this is great.
Half an hour is almost gone.
Yeah.
Blanca, please, something.
Go ahead.
No, just contact us if you have any questions. Our courses starts every 2 months. It's just not massage therapy. Now we are expanding to healthcare aid, business administration, master instructor. And we have, like I said last time, we have more programs coming soon, but until I don't have...
we remember here.
Suspense.
Yes.
Here, when it's ready, we comment. When it's not ready, when it's half, no, please no. Maybe we don't need the news. We need when it's completely ready to go.
Yes.
Maybe surprise for Christmas. Maybe for I don't know.
Maybe.
Where we know. Maybe New Year. I don't know. Nicole.
Yeah.
Please.
Hi. Oh, yeah. That's how I was just like, yeah.
Meses.
Yeah, that's the thing. I encourage anyone that has ever thought about being a massage therapist, if you feel like you are getting pulled to the healthcare field, it's a wonderful profession and it's a great stepping stone. Many people will do and take massage therapy and then they can become osteopaths or they become acupuncturists or they become nurses or they stay in a massage therapy. There's a lot of different venues that you can go. And I hope if you do come, then I can help and work with you guys too. That'd be great.
Absolutely. Most people, they go to the MAKAMI College and say, hey, Nicole, you remember you say that in the program? I remember. Here is the video.
It's live. It's videotaped. You can just play it back and I'll help you.
Thank you, Nicole, for coming to our program, Viva Latino. I'm very, very happy to see you. I know all the guests we have here say it's your first time, and for sure, it's not the last.
Okay.
Way back soon. I say that one. Really.
Yeah,
yes, of course.
That's nice.
Yeah, absolutely. Perfect. Thank you so much, lady, and have a good day.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Ya saben, gente, contacten MAKAMI College, próximos programas, próximos cursos. Ya dijo Blanquita. Mi nombre es Giuseppe Marconi y nos vemos el día de mañana. Bye.
Hasta la vista. Bye.
Bye.